Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be doing a cactus soil comparison, and I saved this just for you guys. This is the Sungro Black Gold cactus mix for cacti, succulent, and desert plants. And it also says it has instructions in Spanish in the back. And this is the Miracle Grow, or Scott's Miracle Grow. Cactus palm and citrus potting mix, fast draining formula. So I actually use this in the same kind of plants, but I have two different plants for it, just to see the comparison. And they're somewhat in the same location, but unless they're in the exact same spot, they're never going to be in the same location. So there's a little bit of a difference. So this one I have used for a long time. However, I've had a really bad experience lately, and because I was using Miracle Grow for so many years, I usually buy them a lot at a time. So I don't have to go to the store every time I do need items, just because of my experience. However, I have been treated very badly from them, so I don't really support their products anymore. They gave me fungus gnats, and that was about 6 months ago or more. And they just gave me a 10% coupon to buy more of their stuff. That was their resolution. It's like, I want you to get rid of the gnats. I don't want a 10% coupon. So I'm not really gonna encourage you guys to purchase their product, just because if there is a problem, they're not going to be there for you. I hope that won't change, me speaking out as often as I can, because I don't want that to keep on. I don't want them to keep doing that to people, because people work hard for their money, and it doesn't matter if it's 50 cents, $1, $5, or $500. Money is money. And when people are made feel to just like it's nothing, they just wipe their hands off of you, and that's how I felt, and that's how I still feel. So keep your receipts. And I just couldn't find my receipts too. They just gave me a lot of solutions, but they weren't really giving me the products to help the solution. They just said go and get it, and it's like, this is your fault. But anyway, so I got this to try it out, and so this is what I can compare side by side. They're both fast draining. However, the Sungro is extremely fast draining. The Miracle Grow retains a lot of moisture. The Sungro does not as much as Miracle Grow. So if, for example, and I'm using the same kind of plant, okay? It's not a different species of plant. The only difference is the color of the flowers is the only difference. That's it. They're the same size, the same type of plant, same everything. And they're both with my Gro Cacti. So what I've noticed is the one, I gave them the same fertilizer, the same amount, the same room, the same amount of water, the same supplements, same everything. All the measurements are the same. The only difference is these two. They even have the same pot. That was my experiment, so I can give you a thorough comparison. So what I have noticed is I have to water the one with the Sungro more frequently than the one with the Miracle Grow. And I think it's because the one with the Miracle Grow retains a lot of that water. It is fast draining, but it does retain a lot of water. And because it retains a lot of water, you don't have to water more frequently. So that is a pro and a con in itself. The reason it's a pro and a con is there are certain plants that cannot endure that moisture that is going to be locked in there. And there are going to be some plants that are going to enjoy that. And depending on your home environment, or if you're going to put this plant in your office or whatever environment you're going to put this plant in, it also involves that aspect. So the bottom line is, this one drains quicker, and it also dries quicker. This one, like, if I pour them together at the same time, the same amount, let's just say what comes out is 20% of the water to 40% of the water, so it doesn't really clog anything in. This one, probably, I would say 1 to 2 to 3% would come out. If there is anything that would come out, because the last time I did water them, I noticed the one with the Miracle Grow, nothing came out. But the one with the Sungro, a lot of it came out. So that's also a plus and a minus at the same time. What I have noticed, it is just really a personal preference. So I haven't had any issues with this company so far. I recommend that. I feel that with that, it actually really, there's a low chance in it to have root rot because it doesn't retain moisture. With the Miracle Grow, the pro of it is you don't have to water it as often, but you have a higher probability of root rot. And of course, fungus gnats and any kind of pests that would go with that. This, there is no fungus gnat growing in there, because I used this when I still had some fungus gnats left, and it never went to this, because I would go dig it. You know, I would go put my fingers in all my planters and kind of try and see if this one has fungus gnats and this one doesn't, and try to treat it. This one, no fungus gnat, and I think it's because it's so fast draining. It doesn't retain a lot of moisture. When you do touch it after you water it, and even a day or two after, it is like damp in a way, but it's not like this. This one retains a lot of moisture. So if you're one of those people that do not want to water their plant very often, and you don't, like, if you're that type of person that you don't want to water it very often and you're fine with that, I would suggest you go with the Miracle Grow. I would also suggest you inspect it very thoroughly, because that's what happened with me. I didn't think I would needed to inspect it incredibly thoroughly, like I had to be doing a food inspection. And that's where we got the fungus gnats from. So just be careful and keep your receipt, because when you bring it back to the store, they will wash their hands off of that. They will not give you a refund. That's what happened to me. They said to contact the company. I contacted the manufacturer, which was redirected to the company, and the company just said, toodaloo, good luck. So just watch out for that, because they really have pretty much, they're very sorry, they're very apologetic, but that's all they are. That's it. And it's for you to just rescue yourself. And fungus gnats isn't really something easy to get rid of. So anyway, if you're that type of person that don't mind watering your plant less frequently, then go with that. If you prefer to be one of those people that care about their plants more frequently, what I mean by that is watering them more frequently, because there's not really a lot to do with the plants aside from watering, transplanting, which you don't do very frequently, and of course pruning, which you don't do very frequently. So if you're one of those people that like the constant activity with the plant, you feel a little bit more involved, you like to be more involved, that kind of situation, this might be for you. If you're one of those people that don't really want to risk in fungus gnats, I would suggest this one too, because this one, there's really not a lot there, that it doesn't really lock in that much moisture, and it makes sense now why bags and bags of this had fungus gnats. So that's my comparison to that. Do I recommend them? Yes, I do. However, I recommend it 100%. This one, I recommend this with somewhat of a grain of salt, just because I've had a really bad experience with the company. If you do go with this, I would suggest that you thoroughly inspect it. Some people bake their dirt. I've never done that before, so I cannot recommend that. But if you want to do that, you can. And microwave it maybe if you want to, but that's a lot of work. So if you want to do that, that's fine too. And this is in big box stores, so it's easier to access. But I don't know. For me, it's just, I've been really, really burned by this company. But if the product isn't faulty, it's okay. most of my plants that are needing this type of soil actually use this brand still. When I do repot, I can, I'm probably going to switch everything to this one or something better if I find it. So again, if you want something that is fast draining, that doesn't really hold too much moisture, that can cause fungus or any kind of problems, go with this one. If you prefer less frequent watering, you don't mind the extra moisture, easier access. I mean, honestly, if you have Prime, you're going to get it like in a day or two. Even with this or with this, you can still get this on Amazon. But if you're one of those people that do prefer less frequency when it comes to watering, this is okay too. But just make sure you inspect it, please, because I don't really want to recommend something that has given me a bad experience. But that is based on the company, not really the product. I just, you know, that's my my experience with that. So I don't want anybody else to get burned there. Again, keep your receipt, keep your receipt, keep your receipt. This is why I feel better in ordering stuff online, because you always have a backlog. You know what I mean? You always have that proof. When you buy it in store, which I have done this in store and online, sometimes you just don't have the right receipt for it. And I know I purchased this in store, so, oh well. If you have other options or opinions or experience that you believe will be the similar type of dirt that might be better or more affordable, maybe I can try it out and I can share my experience with that, let me know down below. I love hearing from you guys all the time, and knowing new information is always something great for me. I love learning something new all the time. I hope you enjoyed my video, that you're going to give it a thumbs up, and of course hit the subscribe button and the bell if you haven't yet, so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. If you have other questions that I did not cover, let me know down below. If there are anything else that you want to ask me about that pertains these two particular products or the type of soil, let me know down below. I would love to help anybody out there that has other questions that I unfortunately wasn't able to involve in my video. Please let me know down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!